where last night the Braves were taking on the Blue Jays in a rematch of the 1992 World Series, which I know so many of us of my generation will remember. You believe that? The Toronto Blue Jays were in World Series, Monty, and they actually went to back-to-back World Series. Yeah, and won them both. That's the crazy part. Last night, a rematch of the 92 World Series had nothing to do, again, with anything that happened on the field. It was all about what happened during the Braves regional broadcast on FanDuel Sports Network, and sideline reporter Wiley Ballard was up in a specific area of what was formerly known as Sky Dome, and was chatting it up with fans and play-by-play announcer Brandon Gaudin. This is how it all went down.
We're having a lot of fun up here up the Corona rooftop. Who do we got here? What's your name?
My name's Lauren.
Lawrence, all right.
And I'm Kayla.
Kayla, and you guys hang out at the rooftop lounge often?
Once a year I come out to visit.
Okay, well, we timed it pretty well. All right, good. How are you guys feeling about rooting for the Braves today?
Oof, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best.
What about you? Are you a Braves fan now?
Not quite.
Not quite. All right, I'm gonna go to work up here, guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
Okay, Wiley. You got 4 innings to get the numbers.
I'm on it.
Get us some more Braves fans.
All right, so they want me to get your number.
They want you to get my number.
I'm dead serious. They're saying in my ear right now. She didn't believe me because she thinks you guys are not. I'm making this up. Even if you guys weren't, I might use that in the future. That's actually a pretty good move.
This is unbelievable.
So the best part of this right now is that Wiley could totally be faking it. This might be the new move. Just walk around with a FanDuel microphone and an earpiece in and convince fans that they're actually on TV.
I should have thought of this years ago.
I am speechless.
I got the number. We're good.
I thought it was amazing. I thought it was hilarious. Other people have had a difference of opinions, Monty.
Yeah.
Unprofessional is what I've heard.
Yeah.
Imagine the genders being reversed.
Yeah.
Extremely unprofessional.
Yeah.
This is not acceptable. Those just a few of the phrases used to talk about Wiley Ballard's asking a woman her phone number while doing a report on the Braves regional network. I am just not ready to take it that seriously. I thought it was fun. There may be a double standard. I just did not think that what that was this egregious sort of moment in sports broadcasting that we will remember forever. Maybe it was a little out of touch if somebody wants to say that, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was in jest. I don't think that was the main point of the whole bit. I think it turned into that. Everybody was laughing. I thought the woman in the piece played her part well in saying like, oh, they're saying it.
Yeah.
I was not offended by this whatsoever.
I was not bothered or offended, but yes, it is a double standard. That's true. If a woman did that, she would be crucified. She would absolutely be dragged through the mud. I believe all of that. She may have been fired on the spot. Honestly, I believe that there is a mega double standard, but I was not bothered by it. I did not think it was vile. I did not think it was nasty or creepy like other words I read. I had to see the video because I was seeing these words as well, but I saw nasty, creepy, vile. And then I looked at the video and I was like, okay. Is it inappropriate? I guess you can say that. You're working. Maybe you should have stepped aside, taken your little earpiece out, not had the cameras rolling, and then come back and been like, Lauren, sorry I said Lauren's the first time. I just got so nervous. Right. But Lauren, hi, I think you're cute. Can I get your number? Maybe that would have been the better approach. But I agree. I think it all happened in the moment. And I don't think this guy was planning to get the number until he heard in his ear, get those numbers, which was not what they were referring to. They were saying get the Braves fans' numbers up, but he got an idea and he was like, oh, I should get this girl's number. Oh my God. I think it just all happened. He felt it. I don't think she was uncomfortable. She also could have said no. Like there was nothing. I had no problem with it whatsoever.
I thought that he threw it back to them and it was over.
Yeah.
And that he was going to do some work.
Yes.
To your point, maybe the numbers were to get more Braves fans. I did think that he mentioned phone numbers, and I thought that was a funny joke. Like, hey, I'm going to work and try to get these numbers. Would that have been, was that line unprofessional already? Like, because I don't feel that way. I don't know if I'm getting to be old guy and just don't care anymore, and maybe I'm not offended by as much stuff. I know it's usually get off my lawn guy, but I just don't think this is the battle that you want to fight for. It shouldn't be a battle of asking people their phone numbers to go out on a date.
Right. Yes. As I could not agree with you more, because I do think there's a double standard, but I want to go fight for equal pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm upset about. I am not upset about this.
Sure.
Like, I also feel like I don't know. Men are the ones typically who hit on women, right? And I do think if a woman did this, I feel like people would like it. I feel like you would see a lot of people come out and be like, "You go, girl," and then there would be the ones dragging her as well.
See, I don't know if people would like it, but I don't see how this is harmless and creepy.
I don't think it is.
Maybe it wasn't the best move, like overall, when you take a step back. It was entertaining television.
It was. It absolutely was.
More entertaining than anything in that game, I would say, especially if you're a Blue Jays fan, because they were losing in that game. Yep. Isaac Lowenkron, your experience as a broadcaster, what's your honest opinion on this?
How many have you hit on throughout your career?
I can tell by his face. He's pretty... No, he's got a stance on this. I'm thinking you're thinking this is wildly inappropriate. Am I right?
On the contrary.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have a problem with it, but at the same time, there is an overwhelming double standard in play here when it comes to stereotypes, because I'll be very honest with you. When I found out about this last night on social media, I didn't see any pictures. I didn't see any video. I just saw a name. Braves reporter Wiley. And the first thing I said to myself, honest to goodness, oh no, she is going to get slammed on social media for this. Because I saw the name Wiley, not a lot of anybody named Wiley, but I assumed it was a woman, and that was my first thought, which points to the stereotypes involved.
Interesting. I thought that Isaac would be on the other side of it, but maybe he consumed it he consumed it in his own way and came out with his opinion.